Hi, my name is Mike, and I'm one of the product managers for Blackbaud's education management system. In today's video, I want to take a look at a redesigned faculty end-of-term grade entry experience that we have for you. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the new feature. I've gone ahead and logged into one of my sample environments, and I'm impersonating a faculty member. When it's time to enter in grades, faculty will continue to go to classes, open up the class that they want to enter grades for, and from here they can choose to either continue using the old experience as they have, or they may select the new grading experience instead. In the new grading experience, they'll get access to two views, the grid, which is what we're looking at here, or the narrative view. We'll first take a look at the grid view. In the grid view, we have different grade plan grades, some of which are grade plan grades, meaning that they take label or numeric value, and some of them are comment grade plan grades, meaning that they introduce a text editor that the teacher can then insert some sort of a comment to display on report cards or transcripts. If a faculty member wants to be able to see previous grades, they'll come up here and click Show Previous Grades. From here, they get an option to choose which particular grades they want to show. So we'll go ahead and show Q1 and Q2 grades. And from here, we have our two columns in a view-only state. So faculty can only view the grades in the past, they cannot edit them. In addition, faculty can also view previous comments. So we'll go ahead and add those here. For the faculty member to see the comment, they simply need to click the comment icon. And from here, they can go and look at all of the comments for the various students in that particular grade plan grade. If a faculty member wants to manually add a grade value for a student, all they have to do is find the grade plan grade that they want to grade, find the student, and then click on the drop-down or the text input and add in the numeric or letter grade value that they desire. So for Betty, we'll go ahead and add in an A-. In addition to letter or numeric grade input, teachers can also add comments for students. So long as they have access to a grade plan grade that is marked as a comment, they'll be able to add or edit comments for individual students. From here, they simply click the Add or Edit button and add in their comment into the text modal. They can also resize this text box now, again allowing for longer comments to be more easily read. In addition, we do have two bulk methods of entering in grades from the grid view. We have calculate grades for letter and numeric grade input, and bulk comments. First, let's take a look at bulk comments. Teachers can come in here and now select which students the bulk comment will apply to. In addition, teachers now see a comment icon, letting them know which students already have a comment. That way they don't accidentally override work that they have already done. So we can go ahead and unmark these comments for these students, and then add a comment here. Once the faculty member is ready, they can click Save, and that will add that comment to the given students that were selected. In addition, the Calculate Grades modal has also received an update. Now, when faculty members click Calculate Grades, they're going to see something a little different. We've constructed a three-step wizard here. First, faculty will select which students they want to calculate grades for. From here, they click Next and will then select their calculation. If your school has predetermined calculations already configured for this particular grade plan grade, faculty will not see this option and instead will just see a drop-down of the formula that you've already constructed in School Year Setup. Otherwise, if no formula exists within School Year Setup, faculty will be able to construct their own. Here they can select their decimal precision, choose whether or not to include rounding in their output, and then they can include which grade values they want to use when calculating grades. From here, the faculty can either choose from previously recorded grade plan grades, from values from their grade book, or values from their assignments in their grade book. We're going to go ahead and use Q4 for right now. The faculty member will then add what percentage they want to assign to that particular value, and then click Next. From here, the faculty member will be able to review their grade calculation. On this screen, they'll be able to see how many decimals they utilized, whether or not rounding was selected, a sample of their calculation, and one student to show as an example, just to make sure that the grade calculation is going to do what the faculty member expects. In addition, we have some error messages that will show here in the event that the faculty member has some students that meet certain criteria, and we'll take a look at those error messages in just a little bit. Next, I'll go ahead and click Finish, and that will go ahead and add my grade down the list. Here we can see that Bryce has a grade of 95. This is his calculated true value. The faculty member can still come into the adjusted grade column and adjust the grade to whatever they need or desire. Should they want to round up Bryce's grade, the faculty member has control in order to do so, while keeping the integrity of the calculated grade in a view-only state here. In addition, teachers will continue to have access to things like previous report cards and transcripts, and they can see which of their students have learning profiles. Clicking on the student with the learning profile will allow the teacher to generate that learning profile, given they have access to it. Teachers can also see a student's individual gradebook by clicking on the student's name and then clicking See Student Gradebook. From here, the teacher can see the assignment types that the student has been graded on, and clicking on an assignment type will display the student's assignment grades. The teacher can also switch between the grid and the narrative view via this toggle in the upper right-hand corner. Clicking on the narrative view displays the students on the left-hand side. In the middle of the screen, we can see the specific grades for one given student, and to the right, we have a helpful pane with some additional information for the faculty member to consume while they're writing or grading students. For example, we'll take a look at Bryce. Here for Bryce, we can see his grades, his calculated grade value, the adjusted grade that will display on the report card or the transcript, and we can see the comment text modal here. Instead of having to click to open the modal, in the narrative view, the text modal will display by default. This text modal still auto-saves for faculty members, that way they don't lose progress. On the right, we can see gradebook information for the current marking period. We can see previous grades and previous comments. And if your faculty are allowed to see attendance, the faculty member will be able to see the attendance for the given student. If a faculty member would like, they can click on one of these assignment types or the cumulative value here to pull up the student gradebook. And with that, those are the updates for you for the end of term faculty grade entry experience.